Hi, welcome you all to another technical analysis session with Vijay Karnam. In this session, we shall review Nifty Spot with data available as on 13th April 2017. Now, as usual, we shall start with a top-down approach. These are the lows in the last week of 2016. The lows were around 7,900. Since then, we had a very good momentum in the up move as represented by this blue trend line. However, since the last 3 weeks, the candles have popped out of this particular trend line, indicating that the momentum has been slowing in the recent few weeks. Now let us review for the divergences. As you can see here, very mild bearish divergences are developing in Nifty Spot. This is the price chart where the trend line is sloping up, while as in the RSI and in MACD, you can see the trend lines sloping down, indicating mild bearish divergences. From VSI weekly perspective, we had a no demand bar here, which is followed by a narrow spread low closing below average bar. Though it indicates weakening of the move, volume figures might have been affected by only 4 trading sessions in each week, both in the last week as well as this week. Moving on to the daily chart, we have reviewed this chart in detail in the last posting. As you can see here, the momentum has reduced, indicated by the less slope of this ascending channel, the red ascending channel. In the previous post, we have seen the prices were confined within this channel, while as now they have broken out of this bottom trend line. We can clearly see that the Nifty Spot is in the distribution phase as marked by this rectangle. Now let's move on to the VSA perspective. Last 9 sessions, we had below average volumes. On 11th of April, we had a test for supply marked by this green bar, which is bullish, but the sign of strength fizzled out, and on the following day of 12th April, we saw an above average spread bar closing at lows on low volumes. Again on 13th April, we had another average spread bar closing at lows on low volumes. So from VSA perspective, my conclusion is that there is no validation yet for a down move. It will be interesting to see if volumes pick up in the next week, which shall determine the direction of the Nifty Spot and its strength. So now moving on to the moving average perspective. For the first time, This bar, the last bar, has closed below 21 DMA. The closing was 9150, whereas the 21 DMA is 9154. As you can see here, where I pointed out, after crossing the 21 DMA in 2017, we never had another close below 21 DMA except for the last bar on 13th April. Also, we have noted in the last session that mild divergences were developing on the daily chart, which are confirmed now, and also we see the RSI breaking down of this wedge as shown here in blue lines. So, concluding, my view is that the Nifty spot is mildly bearish going forward, and the moves are going to be with high volatility. If Nifty spot closes below this week's closing low of 9150, there is every possibility that Nifty spot can probe 8975 to 9000 levels going forward. However, the strength will return either if Nifty spot achieves a weekly close above the lifetime weekly closing of 9199, or from daily perspective, if Nifty spot closes above 9265. If so, there is a likelihood of Nifty spot probing 9380 and 9465 levels, which are determined based on FIB projections. So near term and short term traders in Nifty need to be cautious going forward in the next week.